Hello everybody.
Hello.
Welcome back to another video. Want to introduce yourself?
Sure. I'm Allie.
And I'm Sam. If you're new here, we are not twins.
No.
We are married.
Yeah.
But we are having twins.
We are.
Allie is currently almost 11 weeks pregnant. When you're seeing this, it's further along. We are pre-filming because we're going on our baby moon. Probably there right now.
Probably there. Soaking up the sun.
Soaking up the sun. So since we're getting to the end of the first trimester, I thought it would be fun to do a first trimester Q&A.
Okay, let's do it.
Let's dive right into
Let's
those
ask.
Q's. We have the A's. Let's go. Let's start with this. What are weird food cravings you've had?
Nothing really that strange.
Nothing that strange, but strange for you. You'd never eaten it before, and it was all you wanted in the mornings was key lime yogurt.
But now I've moved on. I do eat yogurt every day still. And I actually haven't eaten yogurt in years and years and years. The only real cravings I've had, it's not like a strong urge of craving. Cinnamon buns, which I only had last night because it took us a lot of days to make cinnamon buns, but they turned out very good. Delicious cinnamon buns.
I made them.
That
from
was
scratch.
when I saw cinnamon bun and I was like, I need a cinnamon bun. And then yesterday, Mexican food. I really needed to have Mexican food immediately.
That chocolate milk.
And the chocolate milk, but I didn't have it yet. I'm saving it.
I have never seen her drink milk,
I know.
let alone chocolate milk.
But it's like, it's inconsistent. It's
Ooh.
always very, like, there's no consistent food that I've had. It's just random things. And then it's over.
Subway salads.
There was like 5 days in a row where I ate Subway salad.
I had to go out and get her Subway salads.
2 a day for a
constantly.
couple days. But see, then it only lasted like a few days.
I think that's what
Maybe
cravings
your
are,
body
though.
like needs something and it's like, I need to eat this right now.
That's
The
what
Subway
I feel.
salad was yummy. That was really good.
Another person had asked about aversions and cravings. So what aversions have you had? What are things you do not want to eat?
Okay, this also varies every day. Every day is a bit different of what I'm like, ugh. But unfortunately, the constant one that has arisen in the last 2 weeks is coffee.
No
So
more coffee.
I haven't been able to have coffee at all. So it's kind of sad. Otherwise, there is a lot of aversions. It's just that they're inconsistent again. It varies every day, but they're very strong.
Yeah.
Like, ugh.
Do you have any nicknames for the babies?
No, we don't.
call them anything except I call them the twins.
Yeah.
Baby A and baby
The
B.
babies.
When we're talking about the ultrasounds and stuff and what they were doing, we'll say baby A and baby B, which is just what they're called.
Yeah.
But no, we don't have a nickname for them. We need one. I
But
want to
like-
call them something cute, but just
I know,
nothing
nothing
comes.
sticks.
What tips do you have for morning sickness?
For mine personally, nothing helps. Nothing. I feel like the common things that people suggest are like ginger candies, the wristbands, candies of some sort, like all of these things. Personally, mine was too strong. So at the start, like the first week, the C-bands or the wristbands did work, and the Preggy Pop candies, they're called Preggy Pops.
Yep.
Those actually did work for me. But then as it got stronger, I had to go on medication. And then this week and last week, it's actually stopped working, kind of.
The medication has.
So there's nothing, literally nothing except eating. Like, I have to eat very frequently.
Yes.
I find that subsiding though. Like, I can go like 2 or 3 hours between eating now. But there was a couple weeks where I'd have to eat like every 30 minutes.
Yeah.
If I drink water on an empty stomach, that's really bad.
It's a no-no.
But eating frequently, they also suggested, the pharmacist said, if you're tired, it's worse. So getting naps a lot.
Nothing works.
Except eating a lot.
Yeah.
Frequently. Salty foods also.
How is pregnancy and pet care going? Because we have 3 dogs and 2 cats.
It's fine. There's 2 of us.
There's 2 of us.
But they have been suffering a bit because we used to go to the park a lot. And you can't drive by yourself.
I cannot
So
drive.
I'm the sole provider of park walks. So unfortunately...
Actually, I take Elsie by myself.
Yeah, but they...
Oh my god, wait, she's...
I
She's heard
know,
us.
Elsie! We don't get to go as often. The time I would have budgeted in for the
Is now time
is
she
now
needs to
time
nap.
I need to nap. So that's really sad for me because I feel guilty on a good day about the animals. So I've been actually struggling with
Yeah.
feeling guilty that I can't take them to the park every day.
Yeah. But I'm
They
working
don't need
on
to
getting
go
my,
also every day.
I'm working on getting my license. This is an update. You guys don't know this. I drove.
You did drive.
I think we went maybe 20 minutes.
Yeah, you did great.
And I drove around a parking lot. How has our experience been sharing the pregnancy early? By that they mean typically people are told by society they should wait until 12 weeks when you're out of the like danger zone of having a miscarriage. I have feelings about that.
Yeah, personally we strongly disagree with that because we've been there. Like we have experienced a miscarriage, and we were very, very glad that we had told family and friends because
I couldn't imagine
awful.
going through it
like,
alone.
It was terrible, and I don't know how you could do that without people knowing.
No.
Because it'd be worse in the moment to be like, oh, we were pregnant and now we're not at the same time. Like,
which we still had to do to everyone on the internet because you all were
Yeah.
so curious if the transfer had worked. And
it
was a really hard time. And the whole reason people say don't share early is because of the stigma attached to miscarriage, and people like suffer in silence even though
It's
1 in
awful.
4 pregnancies end in miscarriage.
and so you don't have to have that like
Awkward
unfortunate.
conversation.
Yeah.
And mostly I feel like make other people feel uncomfortable because keeping it a secret isn't like helping you. It's more keeping other people comfortable.
Exactly. Like, I believe anyone should tell anytime. If you want to tell them as soon as you find out, if you want to tell them when the baby's born, it's whatever's going to be good for you.
I agree.
But for us, like, everyone knew we were doing a transfer. We had not, like, we'd hidden it before, and honestly, I couldn't hide being sick. Also, why would you want to hide the joy? It's like making you feel like you shouldn't be excited. I don't know. I feel very strongly about that. So we obviously didn't do that. And it's great. It's been really nice to be able to be open about it. So it's been good, and I don't think people should be pressured into anything.
Yeah. Share when you want.
Yes, it's your own life.
Were you prepared for having twins, and was it something you ever thought of? Some of you know this if you've watched our videos for a while. We actually didn't want twins.
No.
We were worried about how twins can come premature and all the risks associated with twin pregnancies if we're both mom and babies. So we were like, no,
We always said
only
never.
doing one embryo at a time. And then we were worried that we might have some genetic abnormalities in our embryos. We didn't test them ahead of time.
Yeah.
So we thought maybe that's why we had 3 miscarriages, or well, 2 miscarriages and a failed implantation. And so did our doctors. They said that could be an option. So we decided to do 2 embryos, just hoping and praying that one would stick. And instead we were doubly blessed and they both stuck. So we were not anticipating twins at all.
So we weren't, even though we put 2 in,
And
was
knew
still
it was a great
shock.
possibility.
Yes.
We did not believe it would ever happen.
No, we didn't even think 1 would work, so it was very, very shocking. Even though people are like, well, if you put 2 in, obviously it's twins.
No.
It is not the case. And also, it never worked for us. So, like, think about if you put 3 in and none have worked, why would you expect the next ones to work?
Yeah,
So,
that's how we
were
felt.
shocked.
We were absolutely shocked. We're still shocked, but now that we are pregnant with twins,
Yeah,
we
we're
are
very
so
grateful.
excited.
Oh my god, yeah. And I'm not worried about anything. My only worry is my anemia kept coming back in full force. But that's why I have a great medical team to help me. Yeah, I'm not worried about anything.
I'm the
Which
worrier.
is funny.
I am the worrier. I am mostly worried about making sure that I am prepared, even though I understand I cannot be fully prepared for twins, because you're never fully prepared for children in general. And I am spending way too much time overthinking all of the things to buy. I've gotten a little better with it, making some more decisions. I think I just feel a little overwhelmed in general, but I'm very excited. When will we find out the sexes of the babies?
It's going to be closer to 17 weeks because I'm going on a trip. So I think we'll probably find out around 17 weeks, but we won't be sharing that with anybody. Just like our close people in our life. We don't want to tell you.
Yeah. And I know a lot of people get really excited about gender reveals, and a lot of you are asking, when is this going to be? Have we thought about planning it? We are not going to be doing a gender reveal, which is actually a sex reveal.
Yeah.
It just doesn't feel right to us. It's not something that we want to do. Weirdly, or maybe not weirdly, gender reveals have always given me like a bit of the ick. Like, I just don't get it. So we have decided that that's not something we're going to do, so do not stay tuned for that video.
When they're born, it will be the reveal.
It'll be a big reveal
So
for you guys.
that will be the reveal day.
Yes.
So stay tuned for the birth.
So we have, I think, mentioned this in other videos, but because we're having twins, we cannot do the blood tests that tell you early what the sex of the baby is, because it just tells you if there is a Y chromosome present, so it won't tell us if we're having one boy and a girl or two boys. It'll only tell us if it's two girls. How is your body feeling, Allie? Any pains or uncomfortableness?
I actually had a lot of lower back pain like the first few weeks. It's disappeared though, fully. Like I don't have any aches and pains. The odd time I get like a little bit of cramps in the, just kind of like period cramps almost, in the front and sometimes the back, but not so much. Some days I'm like, oh, I'm just achy.
Yeah.
But that's
Overall,
like also
you're
just
good
always. So that's not
That's
new.
just Allie in
I'm just like,
general.
oh, my back.
That's
I'm
just
old
Allie.
lady. Yeah, I don't have new aches and pains.
No
I
new
do
aches
have
and
aches and pains, but they're unrelated.
I feel like we should do a trimester Q&A for each one, so ask us that again.
Yeah.
The other trimester.
So far, like, the nausea is unfortunate, and, like, that's really my biggest complaint.
Yeah.
But I haven't had headaches, dizziness, like,
No, you're feeling
heartburn,
good
any of
besides
those
the
things.
tiredness and the...
It's just fatigue and nausea. That's it.
That's it.
And, like, my belly gets very big in the night. Like, very bloated. But that's uncomfortable.
Do we wish we tried one embryo instead of two?
No.
No.
No. That was the plan. It was a very last minute choice to put two in. Something just in the morning I woke up one day and said, we have to put two in.
And I said, okay.
And you said, okay. And then the doctor said, okay. We didn't think they would.
Yeah, they did.
They said, sure. I think I gave them a pretty good speech. I wouldn't wish that I put one in.
I'm so excited
Like,
for the two of them.
Yeah, because also, what if it didn't work? Like, what if they needed each other and something told me they needed each other to be born?
On like a spiritual level.
I don't know. It was weird that one day something just said to me. No,
Yeah.
I'm not like something didn't come to me. I just, in my heart, I said,
You had a feeling,
I knew two. And then two came.
Yeah, so.
Or
No regrets?
no. Wait, ask me again in like when I'm like 32 weeks
Or when we're like sleep deprived.
and I can't fit through the door.
Yeah.
Then I might say, take it back. No.
Is it getting easier with each passing week anxiety-wise? They are also 9 weeks and they're finding it really hard. Has your anxiety lessened?
I think because we got to see them. Well, we saw them at 8 weeks. It was good. Then I think around when we were going for the second ultrasound, it started to be anxious again. And now, probably when we go for the next one, I'll have the same. But in between, like, there's nothing you can do. And I think overall, my general anxiety has gone down significantly. I don't know why. Maybe it's something to do with your hormones.
Maybe.
Like, I'm not worried about anything anymore.
That's
Which
good.
is good, but also, like, maybe too chill.
Yeah. And I think the reason that we get so scared about the ultrasounds is obviously because of the trauma.
It's
of
a bit
going
of PTSD.
in for our 8-week ultrasound when I was pregnant.
Yeah.
And there not being what there was supposed to be.
I think that's it. It's literally
It,
like
like,
a bit of
scarred us.
PTSD
Yeah.
from
so
my experience, yeah.
I think I like cry before every ultrasound.
Yeah, it's
Have a bit
very
of a
scary.
breakdown.
It's pretty awful.
Because we anticipate the worst, because we have seen the worst case scenario happen to us. So I agree. It was hard to get really excited until seeing them at the 8-week ultrasound, and then I've been pretty excited since, but I definitely also feel very anxious around ultrasound times.
Yeah. I think we always will.
Do we have any name ideas?
We do, yeah. But
We will not be sharing them.
we won't share it, but I will say they're quite normal.
Yeah.
That's your hint. They're very normal names.
They're...
Because we don't know what the sex of the babies is, so we kind of have like lots of names in mind.
And they're all pretty classic. I feel like I like names that your like great-grandmother would be called.
Yeah.
It's like the style of name that I like.
But
and
not
then-
like Ursula or Gertie.
Yeah, not those two. But I really like old-fashioned names.
Mhm.
So that is a bit of
Here's
your
your
hint.
hint. They'll
your
guess
hint.
them. When we say it's time to guess, people will be like, a lot of people will guess them.
Yeah, probably.
We won't say that it's right, but you will
No.
guess them.
Nothing. They're
It's
not,
not obscure.
super unique. They're not obscure. We're not aiming for that. We're just picking
Just
names we like.
Yeah.
Is their due date the regular 9 months, or is it shorter because they're twins?
So we don't. Okay, so we haven't had like a proper OB appointment yet. So like 2 or 3 weeks from now.
Yes.
So quite a lot ways away.
Yeah, not till after 13 weeks.
So we don't really know the proper answer. Speculation: twins are full term at 38 weeks in some places, but
I don't think it changes their due date. I think their due date is still technically October.
yeah, they'll have the same due date as original, but like they won't last that long.
No.
Although Alicia's sister lasted past 38.
Wow.
Yeah.
I think it just depends on where you live.
It does, and we did IVF, so it's a bit different.
Yes.
I don't know.
Was there anything you weren't expecting that surprised you in the first trimester? Twins.
Oh, yes. I didn't think I'd be so tired. I knew you'd be tired. Like, I knew that. From a person who's, like, had severe anemia in life, like, I know tiredness, but this is different. And having twins, they say, like, your fatigue is out of this world, and I can confirm that it is out of this world. Also, I did not expect the nausea to be so severe. It's like you have a stomach flu 24 hours a day, and it doesn't go away, and there's no end in sight.
Yeah.
So that was surprising to me, but it's okay. Otherwise, shocked at how big my stomach is.
Already, yeah.
Yes.
Oh, did you experience any spotting in the first trimester?
Yes, I did. It was very scary. It was about 3 times, wasn't it?
At the very beginning.
It was before 5 weeks. 3 times. The first time was the most, but I had gone to spin the night before. I think that was my first time back, and that was my first really big workout. And then I Googled it, and it seemed okay. But I did call the clinic, and they were like not concerned at all. It was like old blood, and it wasn't a lot. And then it happened 2 more times again the day after spinning. So I think it was just like exercise making it come out. It was scary though. They say 1 in 4 people get it.
Allie, do you want to play the piano for the babies while they're in your belly?
Yes, of course. I can't wait till they can hear. Then every day I'm going to be playing for them.
What are your hopes on the twins and how you will raise them? And they said, I know it won't be easy. I actually am not at all nervous for when they're here. I think it's going to be fine. We actually both were nannies for twins.
I was a professional nanny.
Yeah,
it was
Allie's
my job.
career was nanny.
My career for like years was a nanny. So I'm very comfortable with multiple children.
Yeah.
And you also au paired for twins.
I took care of 2-year-old twins
Plus
and
a
a 10-month-old baby all by myself all day, every day.
We're very comfortable with children, and I think that it really helps. Like, I haven't thought about anything like that at all. Like, I'm just very confident with kids, and I'm not at all stressed about it. I think, like, that's going to be the easier part, like once they're like 1. The hard part's going to be like the newborn stage, just the sleep, and that's my only concern is lack of sleep.
I think that's definitely what I'm worried about too.
But we're very comfortable with kids, and also quite chill, I think. Like, personally, you're not as chill as me, I think.
Actually, I'm so patient with kids.
Patient, yes.
I have never-ending patience.
Chill, though.
Oh, no, I'm not as chill. I'm just not as chill.
You're
as
super patient, which is very nice. Like,
that will come in handy.
We have
with
different
twins.
strengths, and it's great because one person needs to break the other,
Yes.
you know? And we also are very, very blessed to have a lot of help. Like,
we have really great family.
Are very willing to help us, which is so nice.
Yeah.
So we're very lucky that we're going to have a lot of support.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then parenting-wise, I like some Montessori principles, so we'll see. We haven't really decided on parenting yet because they're really far away. Right now we gotta get through pregnancy.
It's going to be fine because we also, like, we've watched children together.
We have.
So
we actually were the nanny for the same family.
Yeah, we lived with the same family and nannied for them.
Yeah.
And that was really fun. But it was also very good because we already have like a rhythm of who does what.
And
like,
we worked
the same.
really well together. Like we worked really well together.
Yeah, exactly. Because we like to do different aspects
of
things with kids and the house duties. So like we already know that, which is very helpful, I think, because we're not starting from scratch.
We're not. We're not. And
we're
also,
lucky. Practice.
We're also really lucky because we're both going to be home.
Yeah, we both work at home, which is really nice.
So we're going to have each other. All right, let's end the Q&A there because that was a lot, I think. That was a lot of questions. So thank you for asking them. I think that was really fun. Let me know, because I deal with all the YouTube stuff, if you want us to do a second and third version of this in the second and third trimesters, because, I mean, pregnancy
should we wear the same shirt in the same spot?
You will not fit in that very long.
I don't know.
Oh, maybe. Okay, thank you so much for watching. We will see you guys soon for another video. And I don't know how we end videos.
Just see you soon.
See you soon, guys.